there. He got clobbered on that play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Back deep to return is Marvin Mims.
This is taken at the 23. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10.
The AFC heading out. A lot of stars to choose from over in that conference, but their starter at quarterback, it's Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that'll be caught.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now we'll get our second look in this game at the NFC offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Purdy. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. That's his first catch in this, his first Pro Bowl.
And if I were him, I'd keep the football. I know it may seem like a little thing, but as you said, his first Pro Bowl, that's a big announcement to the rest of the league that he's arrived, that he's one of the better players. Keep the football, put it up on the mantle, and celebrate his first Pro Bowl catch. Hopefully there'll be more to come.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
2nd and 9. And throwing here, Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And brought down but not before they're inside the 25.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down again.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
On is the punter, Brian Ager, to kick this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Throwing is Jackson.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
The AFC with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now Jackson. Completes it right side to Cooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
And Jackson throwing once more. They complete it to Hill. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. The slot man in motion right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown! Amari Cooper. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Again, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it.
Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. It's taken to the 26. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over first and 10. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Jackson.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Room to maneuver at the 35. They'll get it inside the 20.
So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gladden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down. The AFC offense set to take their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Jackson. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Jackson now. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, a 15-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on third down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That gain on third down, good for 28.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Purdy off the play fake.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
And that flag's on Myles Garrett, and we know he's got a nose for getting after the quarterback, but that time, Even though he's going to protest it a little bit, he's a step late, and they hit him with the penalty.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. The numbers for the NFC on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're...
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And I think the AFC came up with that. They did. AFC football. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
The NFC's offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Back to throw, Purdy.
complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. 3rd and 9 here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a 2nd and 6. A run with Mostert up the middle.
Gets past one man, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Henry out of the pistol. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking. And
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Myles Garrett, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The AFC are the winners as we say so long from the Pro Bowl.